Hello everyone, welcome back to TrevDog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game The Planet Crafter, and we're now Season 3 and Episode 4. Look at where we're up to, 2.22%. Woohoo! Yeah, it's small steps, 3.33 MTI. What's with the recurring stuff going on, huh? Yeah, so all these numbers here, pressure's kind of going up. The others are still going up, but I'm about to change all that, and in a bit of a weird way, I suppose. Can you remember we were talking about building the extraction platform and the interplanetary rocket? Well, I can still do that, right? I've still got the parts still sitting in the little space pod that we arrived in, but I'm going to change tact a little bit. I'm now curious, how much can I do without going back to Planet Humble? I did a bit of exploring and I picked up some more bits and pieces, so I've still got miscellaneous bits and pieces here, but believe it or not, in this chest I actually had 5 pulsar quartz in here, and I used them all. And I've still got 4 left, and I've basically gone and found a few more in chests, so I think just exploring you can get a lot of gear. So what I did is I expanded the base, which I want to show you, but the power side of things we modified. So in here the food is still the same. I expanded this by just putting ice and water on this side. T1, T2 fertilizer. I don't have much T1, but look at this, T2 and T3. It's kind of just picking that up from running around the place. So I put more gear over to this side, and I expanded out all the rods. So look at this. Some of this stuff came with me, but a lot of this I've been finding. So if I kind of get low in super alloy, I could always put one of the super alloy rods through the recycler, I guess. But look, uranium rods. I mean, it's not a lot, but there's a reasonable number in here. Explosive powder. So yeah, I did kind of expand the storage a bit, which is good, but I've got to show you, I changed this a fair bit. So I put rockets in here, so probably all down this side here. Seeds are still the same. We're up to here now. We're almost running out of space for seeds again. Sulfur's here, but what I did is I expanded 3 more sections on this side, so all the kind of main ingredients, the basic stuff, has 3 chests each. So cobalt, aluminium, we have titanium, magnesium, iron and silicon. So, you know, the third one may not have anything in it, the second one may or may not. First one, I've been using a lot of iron, I guess. Magnesium's probably got the most. Yeah, so I'm kind of like 1 2/3 chests full of that. But over here, this is going to be our new power area, and look, kind of feels a bit like cheating. Like I've got the little solar panels, but that's what I was using the quartz. Is it quartz? Hang on, forgotten the name. Oh, I could probably look it up anyway. But yeah, the pulsar quartz. This is what I was using the 5 of those for. So I basically built, or is it up here a bit higher? The nuclear fusion generator. Look, 1485 power. So for the loss of 5 pulsar quartz and 4 super alloy, I built that. So now our power, if you have a look, I've still got the 11 T2 solar panels, 36 T1s, which what combined give you close to 450 kilowatts. But look at this thing, the nuclear fusion generator. It's a whole megawatt above that. So now I've got 1681. So it started making me think, hang on a second, what would do the biggest change to pressure and heat? I've got 3 T3 drills. Can I go all the way to the T5? Look at the heat and pressure. I mean, I've got enough power to power the thing now, but the pressure for a drill like that is phenomenal. 3650, right? And our total pressure at the moment is diddly squat. So, and it's the same thing for heat too. If I built a T5 heater, and I think Joe was alluding to this too, but in terms of going back to Humble, grabbing the gear, which I can still do. But I'm just curious, if I build a T5 heater, and a T5 drill, my power's going to be enough, sufficient to run it, but how much more is my numbers going to increase? So I kind of want to keep track of just how much this stuff jumps. So yeah, it'll be huge. Like the pressure's going up a little bit there now, but nothing like what it's going to go up when I put one of these guys down. So let's do the drill first. So what was it? It was 1 osmium and I think 2 super alloy. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so where do we put it? Because these things are massive, right? I don't want to put it in the way of me travelling around the place. There are certain places where you can't put it. I don't think I can put it on the top of this rock here, for example. Okay, hang on. Let me just stand up here. I mean, we could put it anywhere, I suppose. Look at the size of this guy. Maybe just there. It's out of the way, right on this edge. There you go. Holy dilly. Look at the size of it compared to the T3s. Oh, I keep forgetting how big some of those things are, but anyway. Let's go get a little bit of water. I'm so glad I've got my water and my food sorted out. Let's see what the numbers look like. That's the best part. Holy dilly, look at this thing go now. So yeah, it's jumped up to 3,702. Oh my goodness. I mean, I know the units change as well, but that's unbelievable. Oh, I like that. Alright, let's do our heat as well. So this was a bit different though. This needed a bit more gear. So 3 iridium and 3 super alloy. So 3 of those, 3 iridium, which we don't have a lot of, but 3 of those. Oh, where are we going to put heat stuff? See, if I look at the base, we have got heaps of expansion out this side. And I'm kind of also going up as well. Maybe the heat should be out this side somewhere. But I just don't want to put it somewhere where it's going to be in the way of the base. Oh, hang on. That's right, we've got this little area over here. Maybe I should start putting them down here. Let's have a look. They don't need to be on a platform either, do they? No, okay. Maybe there? I mean, even just to start with, one drill and one massive heater like that. Oh my goodness. Let's go see what the numbers are like now. Even just those two things. Okay, so that's gone to 4,900. I think the units have changed. It's gone to UK. So you won't see it. Like, it's still going up a fair bit. 1.47, 1.48, 1.49. Yeah, okay. I guess the biggest teller is going to be my total terraformation index. Look at that go up. See, it wasn't moving anything like that before. That's going up pretty quickly. So we're already over 4. Wow. Yeah, it's almost going up. 4.2, 21, 22. Yeah, almost 1 a second. Wow, okay. Alright, very good. So that's what I wanted to do. Now the question is, can I do more? It's really going to chew through the power. I could do another one of each, and that would push those up. The other thing I was looking at, obviously, was oxygen. I was just wondering, am I stopped from doing this? Like, could I put down a T3 tree spreader? Because the oxygen is 8,500 per second, right? And if I look back, look how funny this is. How many of these am I going to be building at 0.15? Okay, so 0.15, then 1.2, and then 13. So remember, out the back, we've got 3 of these. I think I put 450 and a 500 or something in terms of the seeds in here. I think this was the 450, 450%, 450%, and then I think this was 500, yeah. So I found another couple of plants to put in there. So these 3 combined, oxygen's not too bad, but it's just nothing completely nothing in comparison to putting down a T3 tree spreader. I don't really want to be putting this thing down too close to the base, so maybe way up there somewhere, down in the valley. Yeah, I could put it anywhere really. All right, let's see. What ingredients do we need for the T3? I think I'm pretty certain I've got everything. I unfortunately use another super alloy, but anyway, that's life. Bacteria sample. Super alloy was around the corner here. It wasn't quite labelled. I've still got a few there, I guess. What was it? The T2 fertilizer, which we've picked up a few from. One zeolite and one tree bark. So one zeolite. Now this will be in amongst the seeds, and they're all over the place. So where's my tree bark? There. See, that's another thing. I need to put a dedicated chest for tree bark, but I've got a feeling, by the way, I might show you this. So up here, I built this area, and it's only got mutagens in here. So don't forget, I haven't made these. I've found these. So T1s, T2s, T3s, and T4s. So it just goes to show you that, yeah, you can just pick up a bunch of stuff without having to actually make much. But yeah, I'll expand this whole area up the top here. Maybe make this more the sciencey lab kind of areas, I think. I think that probably isn't such a bad idea. Let me just grab a bit of food. Grab one squash. Go out and grab one water. I could technically make another one of these, but we're doing alright at the moment. Where's the best place to throw a T3 tree spreader? See, this is the path that we have been taking to travel somewhere. That's that deep canyon. See, this stuff all eventually melts, and then all of a sudden you've got opening to another canyon or something that you weren't expecting, I suppose. Which side of this do I travel on? This side, don't I? I wonder if I put a T3 spreader just here. Let's try that. Are you allowed to put one here? Yes, you are. See, I might lose some of the tree spreading stuff, but it's kind of out of the way if it's way up here, though. Although that's... Yeah, hang on a second. Before I do that, it does go a long distance, so I'm starting to wonder, should I be putting it somewhere else? There's not really a big flat area close to my base, is there? Just wondering if I should put it up here. Maybe up here out of the way. I can't then drive, although you don't want to put it right in front of there. Maybe on this side. Hopefully it doesn't put too many trees in the way. Hang on, can I see it from this angle? Yeah, you can't. Oh, actually, no, hang on a second. I need a seed though, don't I? Oh, do I actually have a 1200% seed? I can't remember what I found. Yeah, I forgot about that. You actually need the seed to put in the tree spreader, Trev. Let's have a look. Let's see, what did we end up with? So 450. I don't know if there's actually a seed, like a plant seed. Take one of them with me. I'm not sure if that counts. And these are just the normal seeds. I wonder if that's not going to work because I don't have a actual tree seed yet. Well, actually, hang on. If I'm going to do that, let's take just a few others. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but I'm curious. Because I'm pretty certain this thing's not going to add... Look at my terraformation index. Holy dooly, that's going up real quick. Okay. So, let's have a look. So can I put that in? I don't think it... Yeah, it's not going to accept it, hey. Can't put anything else in there? Oh, damn it. I've got the infrastructure in place, Trev, but I don't have a tree seed. I guess that's the trigger for doing more exploring. Oh, that's a shame, because 8,500, well, it kind of feels like you're cheating because you're not doing all the basics. You're trying to go to the big stuff before you build the small stuff, but still. Alright, let's put those back. So now if we can find ourselves a tree seed, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay. Alright, so off camera, I think it was in this direction. It's kind of gone a bit dark, hasn't it? What I might do is I might save the game just here. We'll jump in. I don't think I've got anything left in storage. I've got these access cards still, so I might keep them in the rover. We'll go in this direction. Yeah, leave that on. Because I was following this black cable all the way up, remember? And we did explore a little bit of this base up the top. But there was another big base that I haven't been to yet, and if it's anything like the other bases... by the way, I don't know what people think of my driving skills, but I'm trying to be mega careful. But off camera, I wasn't really careful, and I've been kind of rolling the rover a few times, so... look, I'm thinking, is it one of those things where you can kind of press a button and get yourself out of trouble? Like, I don't know. Every time I've rolled it, it's managed to roll back on its feet again, but I'm trying to be kind of gentle here. I think... Did I do... Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I haven't done down here. Have I? I don't think I did. I don't think I've been into here yet. Hang on. Did I miss... I thought I'd gone through all of here. I don't think I did this side though. No, I don't think I've been in here. And if I find a chest, I'll know. Yeah, put my light on. Sorry guys. No, haven't been in here. Ooh, another card. Oh, there you go. A tree bark. All of this stuff becomes handy. Get rid of the chest so I know I've done it. Kind of interesting kit that they've set up. It's kind of well done. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, that's it, isn't it? Well, I guess that's something else. Nothing on the top here? You always got to check... Oh! What the... I think I just fell through the roof. I guess you're not meant to be up there, Trev. Naughty, naughty. Okay, nothing... was there anything up here? Or does this open up later, perhaps? Looks like it does, doesn't it? Looks like another whole area that... It's pretty well done. You kind of know there's something going on. Oh, I could probably bring the rover right around here too. Okay, so there's another back area. Oh my goodness. It's all a lot bigger than you think. Hey, how are you supposed to get up there? Maybe there's a door I'm meant to open up to get up there still. Maybe that's worth coming back and doing a bit more of a thorough look. The whole area is pretty big, isn't it? Oh, is that meant to be a hatch? See, this is the place I haven't been to. So this is where I wouldn't mind going. Let me just get a bit of oxygen. Actually, why is my water down that far? Because we're going so far, I'm going to have to go back and get something. Or should I? Hang on a second. Hang on. Why don't I build myself a little outpost? There's so much material up here. Can't I just build one of these guys? 2 iron and a titanium. And then silicon. So hang on. So I can just, quartz craft station. Hang on a second. We didn't have that before, did we? Is that new to, the moon? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's grab a bit of this kit. We need some iron, Trev. Oh, there you go. Ask and ye shall receive, right? That's how it works. That's how it all works. Okay, maybe we put a little outpost just here. Not that big one. This one. I just want to put a crafting station in here. There you go. Can I do the door? Can I do the door? Yes, I can. So there's another way of getting oxygen. I want to put this thing up and then use the ice to make some water. Are we over far enough, Trev? I think that's as far as you're going. Alright, look at this. Whoops. Oh, actually, what I should do is go grab 3 iron and make another chest and then just store some more gear. There you go. Instead of having to run all the way back home. Well, I suppose I've got to get... Oh, that's what I might do. Go back anyway, but get some food. Jeez. Look at all this stuff. Like, this moon is just chockers. I did notice the meteors were coming down and dropping this kind of stuff anyway. Take a few more of them. What is it again? Is it water is just one ice, right? So if we have half a dozen of these, roughly, we'll have enough water. And then I might have to go back and grab some extra food, but that's handy. Little outpost. At least the game doesn't stop you from doing that either. Alright, let's make one of these guys in the corner. And then we can throw this stuff in here. Water. 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 How many did I pick up? 6? 7. I'm going to drink one of these. Throw these in here. Throw the ice in there. Oh, I picked up a green... I can't even remember where I picked that up from, but yeah, that was kind of handy. Yeah, see, what I should do is go grab half a dozen pieces of food and throw them in there. But that's still pretty handy, I guess. I was going to say, where's my rover gone? Let's go for a quick run. Whoops, back home. Is Trev going to be gentle here, or is he going to roll the rover, which he's done a few times? It's kind of funny, but I think what happened was I'm just going too fast and then I get too much air, and then when it hits the ground it basically just rolls. So this one here I normally go too fast over. There you go, that's a bit better. Just wondering whether I'd been to both of those little satellites. I think I have. Okay. Close enough to home, I guess. My first thing is to think about miscellaneous, but the crystal can go in there. The seeds can go back in there. My rockets... Where did I put the rockets? Around this side. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be going too quick. T1s... Hang on. That's where the T2 start, Trev. We've got circuit boards, which I think are around here. A couple more of them. T2 fertilizer. Okay. Alright, let's grab... We can probably grab all of our food from in here and let them all start growing again. I'm so glad I ended up with all these growers going, eh? Alright, if I grab one of them, grab water on the way out. Might grab another couple of beans. There you go. We're going to save the game here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's my rover? Oh, okay. This might not be the bad one. Just don't back over the cliff there, Trev. That would be good. Little 3-point turn. Okay, so see if we can follow the black line back to the new place. But this is the whole thing. Just going around exploring stuff. Holy dilly, it does make it hard, doesn't it? At least this stuff doesn't last forever. So drop off some of this stuff at the, oh jeez, okay, hopefully I can find the bridge. Okay. Gentle, gentle, Trev. I'm not sure what would happen if I fell off the edge there, but, that's why they have a bridge with a bit of a rail. Alright. Off of there, back into the outpost. There you go. So if I throw, I might keep a second one on me, put 3, 3... There you go, I might do that. I'll put this inside the rover. That was that extra chip. And then I think we're going to go for a run. Oh, now, I don't know where this goes. I think it feels like you have to go a fair way up to the back. That to the right might take you somewhere as well. I don't know. See, do you have to go right up that way to get to it, or is it up here? Or can you not get up here at all? Oh, okay, this only goes to here, right? It's a bit nerve-wracking when you got a little canyon just there. Alright, down here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, that's probably not the safest way to get down and down, Drew. Just be careful here. That's it. So if you go, how far close do you go? I mean, I'm wondering, where do you have to go to get up? There's a valley down the bottom. Does this take you anywhere? Look at all the stuff on the ground. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, just repopulate. See, it looks like she goes right up around this way. So I can go left or right. What's to the left? Did I come up here? I think I might have explored up here off camera, I think. Went into that little base over there, but I didn't go up here. Does this take you... So, yeah, it might. Oh my goodness. Sorry, the screen's swinging around a little bit, guys. Oh, chest. Squirrel! Where's that chest? Give me that chest. No tree things, but see, look at the cool stuff I'm picking up. I get the feeling that you could probably just explore like crazy and still be able to build a lot of stuff that you need to build. Oops. Another chest. Yeah, it's still pretty cool stuff. Okay, hang on. Let me just put a fair bit of this stuff away in the rover. There you go. Keep going to the right like this. I want to go everywhere. There's like so many things you want to go and have a look at. Jeez, he spun out. Oh no, look, this looks like it might be fruitful. There's still stuff way over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, there is an entrance. Oh, there you go. Almost feel like you need to have a outpost right here. We could also do that. Build another one here. Continue on. Oh, there's another pulsar. Look, see, more power, people. Power to me. Power to Trev Dog. I could easily build another outpost, hey? Alright, hang on. Let's just throw all of that in there. I'll have a water in a sec. I just want to peek my head in here. Unfortunately, like, I just run out of time on most of my episodes to do too much, but, what? Quarantine activated. Environmental requirements are not met. Doors won't open until... Damn it! I've got to get my pressure to 1.00 PA. Okay. There's another reason. Okay, so this is what we kind of need to do, I guess. Keep pushing heat and pressure oxygen up as much as we can. And then specifically pressure to be able to get into here. But Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting up another little outpost up here. Hang on. We might just quickly do what we did before. Give ourselves everything to make a little... I mean, I don't know whether this is really necessary, but it kind of feels good to be able to have that extra ability, I guess. Store a little bit of extra food and water. I mean, it's not much point keeping it all at the house kind of thing, at the main base. The house. It's not a house, Trev. It's just a base. I'm collecting a bit of that at the same time. Can I build... Is that iron? It is. I just want something just here, like just outside of the entrance here. Let me see. How can I get in there easy? Oh my goodness. She doesn't want to go too low to the ground, does it? Or maybe put it right in front. Can I do a door? Can I get into the door? Easy. Can I build a crafting station? I can. Okay, so there. Do I have enough iron to build another storage unit? Probably not. I'm gonna get 3 of those. But see, I can make my water and stuff, which is awesome. Alright, 3 iron. I see 1. I see 2. I see 3. $150 MTI. Have a look at my MTI. It's already at 16. That's awesome. I think it's gradually melting. You see, getting smaller. I was curious about that. Like, what's that doing? Is that hiding something underneath there, or is that just gonna disappear and go back to normal ground? I don't know. Anyhow, I mean, it was kind of inevitable that we'd have a bit of extra storage for stuff. There you go. Oh, I guess in one way it's like if you've... Oh, no, you'd probably put a rainwater collector up here too, I suppose. Yes, I know. I need the water myself. Collecting a few of these before they melt, though, gives you that... Well, I suppose you just go and make water out of it, I suppose. But that's kind of handy. Yeah, having a rainwater collector would have been a good thing as well. Drink 1, throw those in there. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So we now know that we can get up here, but we can't get into it until we get our pressure right up. A little bit interesting. Oh, did you pick the wrong way to go? Probably. Go back that way. So we'll head back to base. I'll probably come up and do a little bit more exploring off camera, I suppose. Look at how much stuff there is to explore, though. Got to keep an eye out. I see all the cobalt is blue from a distance, but so is the chests. You know, the more that I play the moon, this Selenia, the more I'm getting the feeling that one of the most important things you can do is find the blue chests. I mean, there's possibly gold chests around as well, but yeah, these things are absolutely awesome. They're full of so much gear, really, really good gear. But all the basics and that, they're all on the ground. All the basic gear's here. Just wondering whether I've gone too fast and missed a blue chest here and there, but yeah, she's a pretty decent sized moon. So that's pretty cool. So we've managed to build ourselves another couple of storage chests, I guess. We will have to see if we can go through there. Maybe next episode we'll go for a bit of a run. Oh, jeez. I have noticed, look, it does this kind of like drifting, this little rover. Power slide, maybe? I don't know. You kind of really want to push it and go really quick kind of thing, but you got to kind of slow down a little bit and not get too much air, otherwise it becomes quite unstable. The wheels are pretty big, but they're not that big, Trev. Alright, so in terms of storage, we're not too bad at the moment. Base, I guess the other thing I could do off camera is I could try building another fusion reactor, although I think that's the problem though. I'm going to end up using up all of my pulsar quartz, and I don't really want to do that. See, I could just go and build a few more of these up near my little outpost, so I've got water on hand kind of thing. I could do that. So what's this looking like now? It's up to 18.29, 18.3. Oh wow, she's going up pretty quick. But yeah, I wouldn't mind making another one of those nuclear fusion generators and putting in another big drill and another big heater, and that will, increase it even more so. But I might do that off camera to try to keep things moving along. But can I safely do it in terms of this stuff? Because I've got I've got enough super alloy, and I've got some rods that I can break down, I suppose. Hang on a sec. Where was my water? Over here. So water. Eat one of them. But yeah, I've got 4 in storage. I picked up 1 pulsar core. Yeah. See, this is what worries me a bit. I'll put most of this away off camera, but should I? It's like I don't know how many more of these pulsar quartzes I'm going to find. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. Off camera, I'll do a little bit more exploring. See if I can find a few more chests. And if I do find another few pulsar quartzes, then I'll be more likely to gamble with chewing up 5 of them and then the 4 super alloy to make another electricity nuclear fusion generator. And if I can do that, then we should have easily enough space to put in another T5 heater and another T5 drill. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway guys, I will have to leave the episode here. Super hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.